Hello, my people. Welcome back to Boss Tube. Yes, how have you been? How is your family? How are you taking on life? Life is not easy, but no, let's be good to each other. Nobody's getting out of this life alive. So let's do what? Let's love each other. I mean, what's there to lose when it comes to life? Giving, like not giving birth, but being born, it's a blessing, and dying is inevitable. So, anyway, guys, so let me tell you something, guys. So I thought of this thing, and it's not like something that I thought overnight. It's something that I've learned from maybe even watching YouTube videos, learning from other parents. You know, when you're a parent, you get to learn those who are before you, and you try to rectify what they did wrongly, or maybe copy or duplicate what they did if it really worked. For me, there's so many things that I've duplicated from or passed on to myself from my parents, especially my mom. The way I raise my kids, one or two things I've picked from my mom, others from friends who are parents, others from watching videos and learning articles and all that stuff. I'm not saying I'm perfect. That's why I'm telling you I learn from other people, because no one knows everything. So guys, there's some things that we parents do, and we don't really understand the implications that they bring to our kids. We don't understand the repercussions. We don't understand how negatively they will affect our children. So I wanted to share those things to you guys. They're not that many, but let me just randomly just list them to you, and maybe give you some one or two ways they might affect your kids. So number one, you find that maybe because you have daughters, like now me, Linda, I have kids, of course, but I have daughters, and they are headed for 11 years, and they're big girls right now. They're big girls. They've started whew, they've started learning things in school, all the biological things and all that, their growth and all. You just understand what I'm saying. So sometimes they come home and start asking you things, and it's about time you start softening up and just start telling them one, two, three there, and just make them understand and also make them feel friendly to tell you something. So let me just tell you this, especially not even girls alone. Let me just say kids. Whether you have kids, boys, you have girls, they are both kids. They both need our protection. They both need to feel secure around you. They both need to feel that you are the go-to person when something is wrong somewhere. And all this happens when you've created that environment. I myself am a very tough mother, but I'm a very friendly mother. So don't, how can I say, bitter and sweet. Something just you change according to the situation. You can play with your daughters or with your kids, but in the back of their mind, they should also understand that you are the mother. You are not the sister. You are not the friend. You are the mother. You are the authoritarian there, and you are the person who gives orders around. Orders, not orders is in military way, but they should be. And I'm just saying in terms of respecting. So let me go to my first point. Don't undress around your kids. Maybe you're from the bathroom, the kids are in the room where you are supposed to be changing, then just change where they are looking at. I'm not even saying in terms of you and the kid, the effect it will bring. No. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you are doing this, your kids actually see your nakedness. Yeah, other people say it's a curse, but I'm not going on that road. Of course, I've heard so many things. It's a curse, it's a what, I don't know. There's some spiritual things that you will be happening to your kid, and it will be your fault. I can't go there because I don't know. I always avoid that, to avoid those things that I don't really know, I know nothing about. But I'm talking about you undressing in front of your kids. And maybe you might be doing that in terms of we are girls, or all of us are boys, you know. I'm just trying to be free with my children. No, don't do that. For me, if you ask me what I feel about that, that undressing, or your kids seeing your nakedness, what you're teaching your daughters or your sons is that it's okay to be naked around people. So if they go out there and somebody tells them, maybe they're somewhere playing, or maybe, you know, things happen. This world is not our home. This world, things are happening. This world, things are just not working. Like it's life. I think you understand. I mean, this world is not. I don't think it's. I wasn't born a long time ago, but what I know that the times that I was young, the age of my daughters, the world was at least a better place. It's not the same as today. So the way I handled issues when I was their age, they cannot dare handle it the same way in 2021 at their age which I was, the age which I was when in those 80s. So guys, don't undress in front of your kids, because they'll feel comfortable to undress in front of anyone. And teach them to avoid undressing in front of people. Teach them that that's your privacy. When you're from the bathroom, going to, maybe if they, like my kids take a shower together, they can go and, you know, and do what, and change. But teach them that it's not okay for people to see you naked. That way they'll know that it's not. Maybe if somebody wants to rape them, maybe somebody wants to molest them sexually, someone wants to do something malicious to them, they'll be able to understand this is a wrong thing, because they know it's not normal. It's not a good thing to undress in front of people. Maybe somebody will come and tell them, what can they can like maybe tell them, tango, like undress. If this kid always undress, you always undress in front of the kid, or she is naked in front, for her to be naked in front of, there's no problem. But to make them understand that it's not the right, it's not right. Especially those people who are, there's these single parents, maybe a father alone or mother alone. Just teach them that maybe the kids that you cannot just leave, the kids that you have to bathe, kids that you have to dress, but teach them as they grow up, so they reach a point where you detach. Like mine have detached a little bit. They can take care of themselves, but once in a while I check on them to make sure they are hygienically okay. So guys, like undressing in front of your kids, it's not the right thing. Someone will tell them to undress, and they will not see a big deal out of it, and they will end up being raped, molested, harassed sexually, and all this stuff will happen just because of that one mistake that you made, thinking that you are teaching your children to be free with you. You're actually destroying them. Another thing, if you guys, you parents, the single parents out there, and I really applaud them, because it's not an easy job to like raise kids alone, or raise a kid alone. So I'm just saying this, if you are a single parent, if you actually, okay, guys, like take this thing seriously, because me, I know what I'm saying, and one day I'll tell you what I'm saying, why I'm saying I know what I'm saying. If you are a single parent, if you are a mother, and you have decided to like maybe mingle out there and get another person, don't involve your kid with another man or with another woman without actually knowing who this person is. You might be bringing a monster into your family. You might be bringing a murderer to come and murder your children. You might be bringing a rapist, a pedophile, all sorts of people. Before you decide on like introducing your child to another man, to another woman who is not their biological parent, please just do a thorough check. Do people are dreaming and shouting. So do a thorough checkup on this person. If you have to take even 3 years for you to see to really be comfortable and feel like you are ready to introduce this person into your child's life, please do. So many things, like I'm a true crime, what can I say? I'm a true crime fan, and I have seen so many things happen in the name of bringing another man into, especially men. Most of them are men. You bring them into your children's lives, and your family just breaks apart because of this alien that you brought from God knows where. And you really had time to like look around and see if this is the right person for your children. I'm not telling you not to date. I mean, it's normal. Nobody wants to be alone, but at least do a thorough checkup, because I'm 100% sure if you have children in your house and you are the single parent, I'm 100% sure you love these kids. They mean the world to you. If they mean that much to you, guys, whether you are the single mother or the single father, please do a background checkup. Do a thorough background checkup and see who the F you're bringing to your house. Because something might happen to your children that you never forgive yourself. Something will happen to your children that, my God, guys, I wish you were a true crime fan and you will watch these things and really wonder. You really wonder if some people were actually born by human beings. So I'm just telling single parents, before you introduce your kid to a stepmother, to a stepdad, to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend, do a checkup. Do a thorough checkup. And if there's a small gut feeling in you, just this that small feeling that you always feel like, whoa, something just keep twitching you. You don't know what it is, but you're not it's making you uncomfortable. Just stop, because your gut has never been wrong. Every time that you feel something itching you about a certain situation, you feel like uncomfortable, just stop. Because somebody might get hurt. So guys, just love your kids. Let your kids just know that you are the father and the mother of this kid. When you bring this alien into your family, because before your kids, they are aliens. They don't know who they are. They don't even know the reason why they're coming to this family. You're the only person who's calling a honey, baby, and that's sweet, nothing, stupid things that you call them. And maybe this is the same person who made your woman or your wife leave your family. And you think now they are going to come to love your kids. Are you mad? I don't think it's making sense, but anyway, I didn't come here to rant. I'm just saying, before you introduce these people into your children's lives, do a background checkup and a thorough one. If you have to move mountains, if you have to raise mattresses and carpets and chairs and such even in between the airs, just I don't know, undress. I don't know what you have to do, but by the time you've decided that now, so and so, this is will be your stepmom, this will be your stepdad. You'll be sure of what you're saying, so that you're not bringing a pedophile into your family. You're not bringing a murderer. You're not bringing even a witch. There's so many kinds of people out here. People. Even cult members who are coming to finish up your family and sweep you like they're sweeping the house with a broom. Just be careful, because like in the other video when I told you guys that when you give birth, your life goes in line with your children. You cannot just wake up one day. Like me right now, I cannot wake up one day and tell you people I'm going to Mombasa. How? Because I have to know where my children are. And I don't know how to go anywhere without my children, so I have to pack. And it's a whole journey. When you think of how much you're going to pack, trust me, by the time you're finished thinking, you've decided you're not going. That's the way it is. So that's number 2. I think you guys, as per now, we are okay. Number 3, I'm also learning, because those things, I just read them the other day, and I'm doing some thorough research, thorough what. I'm trying to prepare the story for Friday, and I'm trying to, just trying to make videos. Please, guys, subscribe, like, share, and you just do whatever you have to do, and also click on the notification bell, and don't forget to comment down below. Please comment. Nobody's commenting on my videos, so comment. So on to my 3rd one. I think this is something that especially mothers, this we are culprits on this one, whereby we give our kids' private parts a name, a funny name, or something like what can I say? I don't know. Me, I'm a big culprit. I don't even want to say what I used. Actually, it's recently that I've started to change that habit, but that's what I used to do. Just giving it a name that makes it more presentable, more not embarrassing, But I've come to realize it's very dangerous when you're doing that, because I'll give you a reason. Maybe somebody does something to your child. And, I've had some, in YouTube and in these videos that we watch videos nowadays. Nowadays, people watch a lot of videos. Right? There's a lot in the net. So, most people that I've seen in the net, they call their private part cookie and all those things. It's not bad, but I'll tell you why it's worse, because bad is not the word. It's pathetic. It's going to cost you. So when you tell your child, maybe somebody has touched your child's cookie. She'll go to school and maybe tell the teacher, "Uncle touched my cookie." The teacher might not understand which cookie. Which cookie are we talking about? Is it the cookie that we buy from the supermarket? So maybe if this child is used to saying the real word of the private part, the teacher will understand what the child is saying, and she'll take action and she'll be helped. But because she went and said cookie, or if it's a boy, whatever they call it, if they are going to say this nice words for the private part, I'm not saying a private part is bad, but it's been put in bracket as something that should not be said in public. So it's given a different persona or the different word to make it look better, but it's not that it is a bad thing anyway. So avoid it. It might save your child if your child just knew a private part is a private part. Like he goes to school and says, "Somebody touched my private part." That one is easy for the teacher to even take action. Even the neighbor to take action if maybe you are not around, because I know some people are working, they're not always around the kids. The maid has touched my cookie. We leave our kids to people. For those who are working, they leave their children with the maids. They won't know what happens to them when they are away. And on top of it, you start adding these things of saying cookie, you'll find yourself in trouble because you are trying to sugarcoat something that should be said what it is. So guys, I feel that you should know that it's not what we saw it. It's not correct. Just call it what it is. Number 3, our house helps. Those who have house helps. For me, I don't have the guts. Maybe one day I will. Teach your kids to respect them. They are human. Teach your kids, even if the house help does laundry, washes utensils, does the house chores in short. It doesn't mean now that your kid should come from school, remove the shoes and run through the mud just because there's an auntie to wash the clothes. No, the auntie is a human being who uses hands. It's not petrol that is placed in his body, that is poured in his body so that he can be fueled up to work. She's a human being, or he is a human being. Let's be fair. Just teach them to be fair. Because let me tell you guys, don't do something that might end up punishing your kids in the future. God might even hit that, not hit, but not even God. Karma might turn your child into a maid in the future, just because you were once upon a time you treated somebody in a very bad way. So guys, just teach your kids to respect, to love the house help, so that when you are away, you can have peace of mind. And that they will learn that if you're doing the same. Don't humiliate your house help and expect your child to treat them well. Don't look down upon your house help and think that kids don't do what you say. They do what you do. So don't tell them respect her, and on top of it you're insulting her. So what exactly? You're just on a double standard way of doing things, but just try your best. Just try your best. I've seen good nannies. And there are also bad nannies, but you do your best. God knows you're doing your best, and God will protect your children for you. But don't call upon God when you are busy humiliating his creature in your house. Just be careful out there. That's all I had for you guys today. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Please, guys, let's get to 100 subscribers. I love you guys. Let's be kind. Nobody's getting out of this life alive. So we all have each other. Amen? Amen. Mwah.